What's up, y'all? I'm PC McCray.
Hey, y'all, my name is Shaunda Head, and this is the Everything Has Changed podcast.
From 2 college roommates to 40-something adults, life has been lifing, and we want to talk about it. We're the new adults, y'all. How did that happen?
I don't know, P, but we got to talk about it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
The turtleneck. The turtleneck.
P, you got to prepare me.
That's how you know I'm delirious. The turtleneck. You're gonna choke out with the turtleneck.
Did you think Tyrese was going to win? Who were the people
No.
who thought Tyrese was going to win?
I don't know.
I didn't understand the people. And then you saw people saying stuff about, well, oh, of course he'll win if he get to pull out, his song catalog and who he wrote. Like, that's always been what
That's the
Versus
whole
was about.
point.
Matter of fact, it
Yeah.
started with producers showing off the songs that they produced.
Yes.
I'm a little like, okay, guys,
Okay.
this was like 4-5 years ago.
Yep.
Well, COVID years, that's different. That is kind of different.
We've accelerated. But no,
Yeah.
I had no thought that Tyrese would win. Sure, he has some hits, but he gets on my nerve. His personality has turned me off so much that I don't even like his music anymore.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You used to have him on the wall.
I know.
Wait a minute. This is a very big
know.
deal that you're saying this, P.
This is a big deal. You know that was my man.
It was Tyrese and Justin Timberlake.
Chocolate
P,
Tyrese was
you
my
can't even
man.
enjoy Tyrese no more.
He talked too damn much. He just talked too much.
My Shayla.
He just talked too much. He thinks he's this guru. He had some show that man something. And he always just sing the song. Sing the song. You can engage the audience, but he got a whole diatribe and just be talking. He was on, it was Escape, him, I don't know. You know how they've been doing these tours now.
Yes.
And he was the last
Get
one.
your
I
money.
almost walked out. He talked more than he sang.
During the concert?
During the concert. During the show.
Do you think he's actively trying not to sing? Like, do you think he's just trying to kill time?
I don't know, but I'm over
Because
it.
Tank said Tyrese don't rehearse. He said the sound checks. He said Tyrese would just show up the day of and stuff, and so and apparently that was some of the stuff that kind of broke TGT up.
Yeah, his antics.
Yeah, and so imagine if it's just him. He don't have nobody to like hold him accountable. When you have group mates, and so he probably just be showing up and just whatever comes to mind.
Meanwhile, Tank, a whole musician over there, singing, playing music, engaging the audience, being romantic, being a showman without being obnoxious.
Yeah, and I feel like Tank's profile has risen since they started R&B Money, and not that he wasn't already tanking and had already done all the things, which of course he had, but I think less people who were outside of the industry knew about him, all his things outside of his like radio singles, let's say. But I feel like ever since they started the show and and then of course they start doing the clips and then you get to see like the genius that they really have because almost everybody that come on the show, they already know them because they worked with them before.
I love it.
So, and now he out there. Tank said, I go where the people are. Church basement, hotel lobby.
And he just be singing. That's it. And I think after When We came out, that really took him like to a whole nother level, like sex symbol and stuff. And it's amazing because he was losing his hearing a couple of years
Something
ago.
happened.
And had to go through a lot of surgeries and try to find doctors. So to see him really bounce back is amazing. And he's funny because he made a whole
scary, too.
song
On the spot.
on the spot. Turtleneck. That's it. The turtleneck.
And he's good too at those, just those impromptu things anyway, but that had to be really hard for him because
Mhm.
he even outside of his singing and stuff, because I'm sure you have to have some kind of pitch in your head when you're a professional singer, but then when your job is, like, produce other people, so you have to be able to hear them correctly, and then you have to
Mhm.
be able to hit the right key to the right sound, and it's like, if you're losing your hearing and you didn't start off like that, like,
Right.
that had to be scary because that's your
Yeah.
life's work.
I'm
Mm,
so happy that he's doing well. We just jumped right on in clearly. Hello,
I'm so
everyone.
sorry. There's questions that needed to be answered, okay?
The turtleneck. It's my fault that we've missed, a couple of shows. You've had some rewinds because
I think it's only been one.
well, good.
Yeah.
I've been a germ. After spring break, I caught
Mhm,
a cold as usual. That's what
mhm.
happens when you're immunocompromised. The slightest thing on a airplane and I catch a cold, so I was down bad, but I'm much better now, praise God.
Yes, we are thankful.
Yes, and how are you?
"Girl, I'm here, girl. I'm doing just fine," but I say I came tonight with a whole list of things I need to talk to P about. I've been in
Alright,
my notes app, like, and then I need
let's
to know
do
what
it.
to think about this once you're
That's
ready to talk and not
yeah,
not be Kermit, although we
yes, I
like a little
told
Kermit every now and then.
I was sounding like Kermit the Frog, and it just wasn't sexy to get on the mic, so but here we are.
Yes, we had to wait till you got sexy.
Mhm.
So, okay, P, were you staying up on anything while you were down bad or yeah.
Yes, in between my naps,
Yep.
yes, I was able to, pay attention to what was going on, the craziness. Where do we
Yeah.
start? Where do you even wanna
Well, maybe we can go backwards because I think literally the probably the most recent thing that's happened is the whole Chilli from TLC is
Oh,
apparently MAGA. Um,
Rosandra.
so yeah, so people were saying that the records had come out about like her donations in the past, and apparently she donated to a couple um organizations that I guess we now know are either backed by MAGA or I don't. I'll be honest, I didn't really get all the way into it because I was like,
Mhm.
I don't want to hear. I don't chili. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
Yep,
hear it
yep.
today. Okay. Um, but I did watch her quote unquote explainer video
Mhm.
after the fact. But what is it that the people are saying that she did pee or said?
So somehow they found out that she reposted, a picture of Michelle Obama being depicted as manly or something. Now,
Oh,
how this came about, I don't know. I don't know how it started. What we
uh-huh.
do know is that it's TLC, Salt and Pepper, and En Vogue are about to
Yes.
do a tour starting in August, and they performed at was it iHeartRadio? What was that? What was the just
A
recently?
couple days was it the HBCU thing? 'Cause Jill Scott was
Some
there. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's like
And so
HBCU Fest or something.
they are now out and about, and somehow they have found that, yes, she is MAGA. They even looked up apparently you can see who you've donated to. There's a
Yes.
website, and yes, she has donated, and then they went back into her repost and likes, and they're all Trump and MAGA and all the bad stuff.
What?
So,
Wait.
girl,
Hold on. Wait.
yeah. You
I
know
didn't
that
know
these
that,
internet
P.
sleuths,
I
they find
okay,
it.
I knew about the Michelle Obama repost,
Mhm.
and so and in her explainer video, she said that
Girl.
she's not technologically savvy and that she hit the wrong icon, and apparently it
Mhm.
reposted. Um
No.
But I and I knew that they had pulled the records because I think one of the donations was from 2017.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, that's bad. But I'm like, okay, but tell me, what did she donate to last year? Like, what's she been doing over the past 365 days? Or no, who did you vote for Kamala?
Mm-mm.
What was she doing in 2024? That was my
Trump.
question. So, but I didn't know all her likes and stuff was MAGA.
And who she
Girl.
follows. They could pull all that stuff up.
Cause in her video, she said she only specifically talked about P, the
Mhm.
Michelle Obama repost. I just said what she said about it. But then she said she said, "And I voted for him twice." But she was talking about the Obamas when she said that, though. But then
Mm-mm.
but what it made my brain think is, well, she didn't say nothing about Kamala. Cause
Yeah.
she only talked about the Obamas, and then she went to, "I was donating to veterans groups," which I will say, g you know, I will say that that is one of their things is where
Mhm.
they wrap all their stuff up in, like, veteran stuff, and they're like, "If you care for this, care for that," and then you look at the bottom, and it's like all the proceeds go to, Trump, whatever, whatever.
Mhm.
So that could have happened, but you're telling me, P, because she specifically left out Kamala out the whole thing. I did notice that.
Mhm.
Um, that's unfortunate. I was telling my
Yeah.
friend, though, I said when it came out, I said, "Not today, Chilli." But I was like, am I super shocked? No, because I
No.
remember thinking lately, and it had to be like when she first I think when she first got with Matthew Lawrence. Cause like
Mhm.
now, I'll say over the past few months or 6 months, they were there was a TV show they had together, so we saw them doing some press. And then we hadn't seen them doing press for maybe a couple years. So like when they first got together, they were doing press. And I
Mhm.
remember her saying something about her religious values, quote unquote. And then
Mhm.
I remember saying, "Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize she was one of those," but then I was like, sometimes people come out the music business or a child stardom or something, and they latch on to religion because of all the stuff they had to go through, right, back then. But I remember thinking, "Oh, it was," and I can't even remember what she was talking about or how she quoted it, but however she phrased it, I remember thinking, "Oh, she's one of them, like,
Mhm.
she's far gone."
Yeah.
So then when this happened, it's like, I guess I'm not surprised because why? Because all the religious zealots and extreme religious people for some reason think that Trump
Isn't that
brought
ironic?
savior. It's so weird.
It's
It's like
so weird.
it's like you lose your discernment because somebody got a cross. They don't even wear the cross. He hold up a Bible and then have it turned upside down. And y'all be like, he's got a Bible in his hand. He
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like, where's your discernment? Because you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see all of these anti-Christian values that are on display by the so-called Christians.
Mhm.
But yeah, when I do recall finding out that she was extremely religious and it gave me pause. And so then when this came out, I was like, "Oh,
Yep.
not surprised,
Same. I
unfortunately."
wasn't surprised, but it's like, girl, she's also a vampire, so maybe that's part of the
Baby.
that she looks the exact same. She is
Does.
55 years old,
I was just
and
gonna
she
ask how old is
looks
she?
like back in the '90s, What About Your Friends days.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
vampire, so maybe this is her way of trying to disguise that she's a vampire, because they are all demons over there. But yeah, disappointing. And so now she's trying to do the cleanup and apology and all the things because guess who's going to buy the tickets to these shows? Black
Oh,
women.
and I was just watching a clip. What podcast is Jamel Hill? Does she
Hmm.
have a podcast with Carrie Champion
Yes,
or was she just interviewing? I'm sorry, I don't uh I know who they both are, but I don't follow that
they
show, so I
do. It's
wasn't
called
sure. But
Flagrant and Funny.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so I saw their clip And they
Mhm.
they was talking about how 92% of black women voted for Kamala, and that is your audience.
Mhm.
Oh, this is a bad time for this to be happening right before that, who's headlining that tour, P? Do we know?
So it's Salt and Pepper and TLC with En Vogue. So
Okay.
it's
Oh,
like a
and I guess
co-headline.
technically TLC is the largest of them,
Mhm.
but
'Cause their name is first, TLC and Salt and Pepper with En Vogue.
okay.
And, the funniest joke I saw, because we always have jokes,
Uh-huh.
when she said, "I didn't read the fine print," she says, "Just like you didn't read the fine print with Pebbles and she had you in that RAV4."
Oh! Pebbles first of
From
all,
the
Pebbles is
TLC
never
movie.
she's never living it down, first of all.
She had them girls in RAV4s, and they was selling millions of records.
Also, though, that was one of them really good that was one of them really good movies too.
Whew.
That the TLC was it TL wait,
The
was that
TLC
on
story.
TLC or was it on, like, Bravo or something?
It
I
was the
don't know, but it was 'cause
movie.
it was Keke Palmer, wasn't Keke Palmer in it?
Kiki, Drew
Drew
Sidora was
Sidora.
T-Boz.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
it was, but we
yeah.
we had we cackled because they
Mhm.
oof, Pebbles.
Uh-huh.
So you need to read the fine print a little bit better, Razonda.
I wonder what T-Boz got to say about all this.
She probably like, "Here you go again.
Yeah,
Here you
I
go
feel like
again."
T-Boz is I don't think on that side. Oh,
Mm-mm.
boy.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's supposed the tour is supposed to start August 15th in Tennessee. So maybe
Okay.
there's time to do some damage control, but tickets went on sale this week, so
But she ain't if
or
she started
last
damage
week.
control, she's gonna have to do a better job because
Mhm,
what I watched today on TMZ was, um, it was g it was pretty glaring the stuff she left out. So it's like,
mhm.
you left it out so you wouldn't have to lie about it, I guess. Because
Yep.
why aren't you addressing the other elephants in the room? It was more than one elephant, ma'am.
Mhm, mhm. So
Wow.
God bless Vampire.
Mhm.
And
He
her
said
boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend ain't no better.
oh, I thought we was talking about Matthew Lawrence. You talk about Usher.
Usher, acting a fool.
A lot of them was outside this week saying all
They was
kinds of
just
things.
talking, just talking.
Now,
He
here's my
said
question, was this interview did it come out before or after the Justin Bieber brouhaha?
the rumor was he and Justin Bieber got into it after at the, Gold party, Beyoncé and Jay-Z's party after the Oscars.
Mhm.
I wanna say this came out after, or
Okay,
maybe it was recorded before, but it came out
right.
after
Came out after okay.
the event. And what we're referring to, he did an interview with Forbes. And in that interview, he says,
Hmm.
and I quote, Usher says, Diddy has been misrepresented. I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs. It's the word misrepresented for me, sir. Did you watch the videos?
I saw some clips. I didn't watch the whole oh, you talking about Usher.
I'm talking about Usher.
By
Did you
Usher, did
see
you see
him
what we saw?
stomp out Cassie with flip flops on? So if he did that with flip flops, you know he's done it with shoes. Like it was so natural for him to do that stomp, but misrepresented, sir? Ursher? Raymond?
And that's the question because he didn't say how he didn't say how Puff was misrepresented at
Mhm.
all. He just didn't address it, right? So I'm like, that brings the question. Are you talking about the sex stuff? Or are you talking about the woman beating stuff? You know, are we talking about the assault allegations, the schmexual assault allegations, as they say? Or are we talking like he didn't say what he was talking about as far as the
Mm-mm.
misrepresentation?
and nothing negative to say. So it's two things here. You can honor someone who, yes, that may not have been, although there's been rumors that he was a victim of Diddy's.
Mhm.
You can say this man helped you with your career and he did all those things. And it's true. He has done a lot for hip hop and music wise, all those things. And you can also keep him, hold him accountable because you can't ignore that video of what we've seen. And that's just what we've seen. So you got and he knew. Everybody knew what he was doing to Cassie.
Hey friends, we're so thankful for your support. If you want to be updated whenever we drop a new episode or when we drop some of the special things we've got coming, head on over to everythinghaschangedpodcast.com and drop us your email so you can stay locked in. Cool? Cool.
In my head, this is just in my head because I have no way of knowing. But I was assuming that he wasn't talking about Cassie. I was assuming that he was talking about all the stuff he went to jail for, which was not, unfortunately, it wasn't the Cassie. She was a witness, but he wasn't going to jail for the Cassie stuff. But
Sure.
again, that's an assumption because he didn't tell us what he meant. And I feel like that was purposeful because that way he can't really be like
Mm-mm.
held accountable to the words that he says. It's like he's saying something super vague. So it looks like he's giving an answer when he's not giving an answer at all.
Misrepresented is the wrong terminology, and I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs. Nothing? Nothing? Then he tried to clean it up with, when you have that kind of power, it's what you do with that power, and sometimes it could be mishandled, and then he brought it back to how he uses his power and his fame for good. He tried to swing it back around. It's like, "Sir, you just could've not."
I will say I just don't I don't know if it's because it's men or what. Well, maybe not even just men, but I don't know that I even had expectations out of somebody like Usher specifically to say the right thing. Just like how
Mhm,
he went out and was up with Russell Simmons in
mhm,
Bali and posted his pictures like right at the peak of, I feel like that documentary about Russell had just come out,
mhm.
And I just feel like I don't know, like these people are all like really friends. And so I'm thinking, how much do I expect them to come out and really say something against someone that truly, if they consider themselves friends with and or have been involved in any
Mhm.
kinds of things with. So it's like I'm never expecting them to come out and say I'm shocked when people do say something against whoever the spotlight's on if it's somebody that we consider to be different. I'll be shocked because I'll be like, I'm that's just like if somebody, a Kardashian or something, does something and then people be like looking to what the family members are gonna say. It's like they're a
Oh,
family. They're
yeah.
gonna stick together. They're not gonna say. So I feel the same way about these guys in the industry. At least the ones that are close. Well, clearly,
Mhm.
like we talking about like 50 or something. He gonna tell it all. But
He
it's like
gonna
the
tell
ones
it.
that are really close to him. It's like, yeah, I'm not expecting them to.
He's so petty.
Yeah, I'm not expecting them to hold these people accountable. No, should they? Absolutely. But I'd be like, I feel like that we'd be waiting a long time, waiting on folks to say something.
It's
But I
like
did
Usher.
wonder, did the interviewer ask him? 'Cause I was wondering, like, why are you even out here? Why not just say none at all?
That part. Or you could just be silent. Like,
Like,
talk
y'all
about what your legacy and apparently he was doing some type of, housing project in Detroit and giving back, and so stick to that. And you could tell these people, "Hey, I'm not gonna answer any questions about that."
Mhm.
They control that all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
He decided to speak on that.
Weird. Sometimes Usher
Yeah.
moves weird,
He's a weirdo.
and I forget about it until something and so
Yeah.
now I wanna know what was up with what I thought the whole Justin Bieber thing was a rumor. I thought it was a hoax because there's a picture out there, and I saw the picture, and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's AI, it's AI." But they said it was AI mainly because of Beyonce's reaction in the picture. Because Beyonce's reaction is very dramatic in the picture. So people see Beyonce was like, this is AI. Because Beyonce would never be caught on a photo looking shocked.
Oh.
Beyonce wouldn't, we never even see pictures of Beyonce and Jay-Z from their actual party. We never see. So when we seen Beyonce in the thing, it's like, oh, it's AI. But then I literally went to TMZ.com. I didn't see that picture. So that one
Mhm.
picture may be AI. It likely is AI. But when I went to TMZ.com, the story was true. And I said,
Yeah.
they really got into it at the. So now I was like, oh, I'm thinking, because when you hear these ridiculous things, it's
Mhm.
AI nowadays. So now I'm like, well, what? Because why would you do
Cutting
that in
up
front of Beyonce? It had to be about something for real. If you're gonna cut up in front of
at the
Beyonce,
gold party. Oscars.
what's the
Michael B
problem?
was there.
Ryan
Like, what are you
was
doing?
there. Ryan was there. They had Oscars in their
You
hands.
cutting up.
What's
Cutting up.
happening? Now I wanna
That's why
know.
that's why Chris Brown probably went after Usher too. Remember they was about to fight?
Yes,
Do you
but
remember
I
that?
thought I do remember it was at whose party was it? Usher's party or Chris Brown's party?
A
But
skating rink.
it was at a skating rink, but it was one of their birthdays, but it was about Teyana Taylor. Like Chris Brown had almost got into it with Teyana Taylor, and then Usher
Mhm.
stepped in.
They
But
was
then
getting
everybody's
to
like,
it.
"Why?" We thought y'all all was friends. Well, we definitely thought Chris and Tiana are the reason why Tiana is not cool with Rihanna. So I thought they was like this, but he was finna fight the lady. She's a lady. What's happening? What is happening at these
Hey,
parties, B? I'm
Christopher
confused.
Brown.
And I always think it's a rumor. Every time I hear something, I think it's a rumor, and it don't be a rumor.
Mm-mm. It's true. So I don't know. Usher and Chilli can kick rocks for a little bit.
Oh,
That's what they can do.
I took it back to the double O's or whenever that
Kick
was.
kicker the
They on the
rockers.
same wave.
They
Ah,
on.
it's been that kind of week. Let me ask you this, P.
Yes.
Have you seen the clips of Oprah interviewing the cheating lady from Coldplay?
Oh, so I haven't really paid attention to them, but I've heard the commentary around them and
First of
and
all,
her apology tour.
but my
Yes.
thing was, why is Oprah interviewing the cheater?
Mess.
I was so
Mess.
confused. Like I'm scrolling. I keep seeing Oprah with the cheating lady. The
Mhm.
for y'all that don't know, back when the Coldplay concert went viral because it was a CEO of a company there with his employee, by the way, his
HR.
HR lady, and they got caught on the kiss cam at the Coldplay concert, and he was actually married with kids, and his wife had no idea. And so it went viral. And so now the lady that he was cheating with was sitting down with Oprah. Because Oprah's pretty much back to doing her show. She's pretty much like once a month now, which
Pretty
actually
much.
genius idea. And because we're all about
Yeah.
the nostalgia right now, like genius idea. But I didn't understand why we was interviewing the cheating lady and not even the wife. But then I was like, oh, the wife probably just don't want to be involved in any of
Mm-mm.
this at all. But it was like, why are we giving up? And I love Oprah down. P. People love to hate Oprah. I love Oprah down. I
Yes.
never have a problem with Oprah. But this is the first time I was like, "What are you doing, oh? Why are we interviewing the
Oh.
cheating lady?" I'm confused as to why she get this. Why is she getting this platform? I was so confused. But then I seen the clip, and it's a
Mhm.
black guy sitting behind Oprah. So
Mhm.
Eric keeps reacting to it. And so in the main clip, the lady's talking about how she felt like people were really latching on to the virality and it was like ruining her life. And then Gwyneth Paltrow did a whole commercial about it. And then Ryan Reynolds produced it. And then she threw shade at Ryan, talking about his wife was just involved in a cheating scandal.
Ooh.
but but she's like, I thought Gwyneth was like a girl's girl. But that's not her actual quote, but that's what she was saying. She thought
Mhm.
Gwyneth was for the women. So why would she go put herself in a commercial that was pretty much a spoof of that viral thing? First of all, because maybe Gwyneth was standing up for the wife and not the mistress, number 1. But number 2, Oprah was like so Oprah let the lady talk, and Oprah was like, "So I spoke to Gwyneth because we're friends."
Yeah.
And she was like, "And I told her you would be here, and she told me that she did reach out to you,
Ooh,
about the commercial,
ooh.
and you never responded." Like, she reached out to her, and I'd have to watch it again to see if she reached out to her to ask if it was okay, or if she reached out her to her just to let her know this was a thing. But she was like, she reached out to her, and she has record of it because it was an email.
Mhm.
So Oprah was like, "So Gwyneth told me she did," because the lady was like, "And Gwyneth never spoke to me about," and Oprah was like,
Hmm,
"So Gwyneth forwarded me the email."
hmm.
And so then the black guy behind Oprah was like, "Oh."
Messy. Mess.
And he was the only
Mess.
it was like 8 people sitting behind them that you could see. He was the only
Mhm.
he was the only one doing reactions. It was so good. It was because I was like, "Why is Oprah doing this?" But then I kept watching the clip. Like,
'Cause
this was good.
mess.
And
It's
that
mess.
lady was like so then Oprah was like, "So what do you have to say to that?" And the lady was like, Thank you for sharing that."
Oh,
She did not
egg on
she
her
mhm.
face.
Like, you know you on Oprah, right? Like,
Oh,
you ain't
the
on some
number
little
1
rinky dink.
journalist.
Yes, like, you know Oprah and then you know Oprah know everybody, right?
Oh my god.
That
I'm gonna
lady's face.
try that.
I I have no idea why she was on there. I don't know if she's selling something or what, but I do just and look, I have not watched the actual full interview. I don't know that I will, but it did rub me the wrong way to see. I'm like, why we need your I'm confused. What you finna write a book
Says
about getting caught on the
probably.
Coldplay
Yeah,
cam?
yeah, and she said so the parts that I did see, she was, separated from her husband, and they were going through the process of divorce. So,
Okay,
in her mind, she was single, but then she said he
okay.
misrepresented, since we're saying that word, himself and his relationship. He told her that they were the same, separated, and clearly he was going home to his wife when he wasn't with her. So that's how she tried to play that.
Which is
Girl,
crazy because you know, when you work
girl.
in a usually, especially the higher ups, the C-suite, whatever, which she would
Mhm,
have been considered, y'all know I'm not saying y'all know everybody's personal business, but you know if the CEO is married or not because his
mhm,
assistant be buying the gifts and the wife be coming for lunch and all these things. But besides all that, you was his HR lady. This is wrong anyway, ma'am.
wrong,
It's wrong,
wrong.
and the employees didn't even like, y'all were hiding it from the they already told all y'all business. Y'all
Mhm.
wasn't around there acting like, y'all was on the up and up. Y'all was hiding everything, and then one guy had been fired. He was like, "I was actually just fired from there last month. Let me tell you
Woo!
what I seen around the office." Whatever, lady, and then you get up there and you put on your makeup because she don't even look like the same lady that was on that
No, she doesn't,
and she just looked like a nice lady, and she got there and said her thing, and Oprah was like, "Well,
actually.
that's crazy." But she said, "You're the you're HR. You're not only one of his employees. You're literally HR, ma'am. Shut up. Y'all been working long hours at the office,
Mhm. That's what she said. She
and if
said
that's
they
the
had
case,
never had a
why'd you duck and move?
'cause she knew. She knew she was wrong.
Why did you duck and move?"
Talking about that was their first time having a physical, connection that night at the concert, that she had only had a crush on him because they had bonded at work. Girl, get
By
out. Get
y'all
out of my
employees
face.
said it had been going on and y'all had been
Get out of
trying
my
to hide it.
face.
And meanwhile, your friend that you was with, she ducked and moved. She ducked too, cause she knew it was wrong too. Ma'am, do you
Mhm.
know we got it all on video?
Oh, Chris Martin called it out. "Oh, whoa, whoa."
Well,
That was epic.
but it's like they can't get it because weren't they trying to sue them or something? Like the CEO, somebody was trying to sue
He was.
Coldplay or
Mhm.
like how can you?
Mm,
It's kids can't like you're in a public place.
mhm.
And the thing is that he caught y'all, but he didn't even know, it wasn't even on Chris. You was already on camera by the
It was a
time he
wrap.
starts. He ain't the cameraman. He didn't put the camera on you. All of this, P, just
Ooh.
don't make no sense. I don't know why
Oh,
she
boy.
outside talking about this either. Why is everybody doing all this talking?
Talking. I'm
I'm
trying to
not
see if
I'm not
she's
understanding.
promoting something. Like, why? Why are you even trying to
Yeah,
clear
what was
your name? Because
with
we've
that shirt
forgotten
about?
about it, girl.
That
Now you
and
done
I
brought it back
promise you,
up.
P, if she was walking down the street, I would not know who that lady is.
You forgot about it.
We would
Go get another
never
job.
unless you was somewhere with that man. Are you still with that man? Are you are they P, are they trying to TJ Holmes and Amy Robocket? Because you know they getting married.
No.
You heard they getting
Child.
married? Just
Oh, TJ. Oh.
just I can't. I
Oh.
cannot. They getting married. They
Yeah,
said they going the long haul.
I'm not seeing why she was even on the show other than to be messy.
Whatever, lady. I don't even know her
Ah,
name. Sorry, ma'am. Coldplay lady.
Kristen Cabot,
Oh, okay. Kristen.
HR executive
At that
of
same company?
astronomer.
That's the
Well, I don't
question.
not anymore probably.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, girl. Mm.
Wow. It's some stuff going on. I will say this. I had a moment where I was really upset and disappointed.
And what?
I was doing my normal scroll and I saw the live action trailer for Moana.
Okay.
And they've got a girl playing Moana. Cute little girl. It works, and it doesn't have to work. They don't have to look but when it's like a kids if it's like a cartoon movie, I feel like they gotta look kinda like what the cartoon movie looked like, but they don't have to. She's great. And then you get to Maui, who is the character that The Rock voiced, and
Yes.
somebody decided that The Rock should play Maui. Now, Moana got to be a good 10 years old. I don't know when it came out, but it's and The Rock was the voice, and he was perfect casting for the voice. He
Yeah.
is not perfect casting, P, for the live action Moana. Because when you look at Maui, Maui is chubby face like, he's not a kid,
Mhm.
but he has probably the mind of a kid. The Rock I have no idea how old The Rock is. He looks a good probably 25, 30 years older than Maui's supposed to be,
'Cause he had
and
the baby face.
he had to and The Rock's face nowadays is chiseled. So if you look at the trailer, he has this chiseled face, and he has on this wig. We all know Maui is supposed to have Troy Polamalu hair,
Oh,
which is
now I
that
gotta
guy from the
find it.
Steelers who used to be in the Head& Shoulders commercial because he had all that naturally beautiful thick hair. The Rock's wig, P, in this live action Moana trailer is a travesty, P. It's not
Okay.
full. You can see through the wig, P. You can see.
I see the pig. I'm seeing Moana with her grandma on the beach. I see the dad. And this is a young girl.
Yeah, she's good for Moana.
Oh boy. Here we go. See, now you set me up for The Rock.
You gotta turn the volume up on it too so you can hear what he's saying because he sounds like Maui, of course, but he just looks all wrong. It looks like a satire. It looks like a SNL sketch. That's what it looks like.
And did we need a live action of Moana? I think the movies did what they had to do.
Yeah, I don't know, P. Not if The Rock
Girl,
was good.
you know what? Dwayne.
That's what I said. And you know I love The Rock. But whose idea was this
Oh,
Lynn's idea, P? If it
and
was
he
Lynn's
got it
idea, we gonna have to talk.
flowing.
It's P, it's
Oh, no. No.
P. It's bad. Ain't it bad? It's bad.
No, it's several people on set. Nobody was like, "Hey, guys, the wig isn't working. We need to make it fuller. This is not."
P.
Oh, I was
All they
not
had to do
ready.
was literally hold up a picture of Maui. They didn't even try to do his hair.
Mm-mm.
And his whole thing is his hair and his muscles and so you got the rock, so you got the muscles, you got the tattoos. And he was like, "We just gonna stop right here."
Oh, no. I was like, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad." Yeah, it's bad. It's
Somebody
bad.
said the rock, you can say no sometimes.
It's bad.
It's really bad. It's so bad that it goes back to your question. Well, why do we need this? If this is what it's gonna be, why do we need this? Because Moana it's like considered a classic now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the girl who plays Moana is gonna do a great job, and this is probably launch her career, or she may already have a career. I'm not sure. I'm not worried about her. I'm
Mm.
worried about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and this decision
Mm.
here. P. And it's like he's lost even more weight, or he's gotten way more lean, or something has happened
Mhm.
because it
Mhm.
changed his face, and not in a bad way, except not in a Maui way. So I'm like, it's a live action movie, so you know that there's gonna be a lot of CGI, because like, the chicken is CGI, a lot of the, like, monsters and creatures are gonna be CGI. Y'all couldn't have Maybe y'all coulda helped Dwayne out. Maybe y'all coulda pressed it, something. Y'all really put his, like, 60-year-old face up there. How old is Wait,
Wow.
how old is The Rock? Because this is actually weird that they did this. Hold on.
Oh, let me see how this is bad.
Okay, he's 53 years old, and Maui is literally so I guess Maui might be considered an immortal or whatever, but he literally
He's chunky in the movie, like, he's
he
a big
probably
dude.
and
He's
yeah,
swole.
and he's like a young adult. He's probably like 20 at the
Yeah.
oldest. Like he's not that far off from Moana.
Mm.
He's an adult, but he's like still a little cuckoo in the head. And this man is 53 years old.
What was that other superhero movie? Black something that did not go well either.
Black
He was
Adam.
Black Adam.
Mhm.
Oh, Rock. Dwayne, this
But
ain't
it's at
it.
least that he fit everything. And they're like, "Oh, well, it's The Rock's voice, and The Rock can kinda hold the tune a little bit, so he gets to be," and it's like he was perfect for Moana, but this live action, it's
It's not
actually
gonna
like,
be.
who made this? And so then it makes you think, I bet if I went digging, I bet he's like executive producer or something on this.
Gotta be.
And so
Gotta be.
it was probably sold with him attached to play Maui in real life, which on the face of things, oh yeah, because he played the voice and that was the voice, guys. Like, this is great.
Mm.
It's just crazy that they didn't even try to do anything to him. It literally looks like a SNL sketch. It literally looks like y'all put this together in the 5 days so that on the 6th day you could rehearse it, and on the 7th day, you could go live on Saturday night with this beauty store wig and this 53-year-old. Like, this is actually crazy. Who made this decision?
And all the articles are talking about how people are clowning him about his hair.
Hey, 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 see?
It's bad.
It's
It's bad.
bad. It's that
It's bad.
bad. It's
I wasn't
that
ready.
bad. It's
Oh,
that
God.
bad, P. You thought I
Oh.
was embellishing. How dare you?
I was like, "Okay," like, they wouldn't
Yeah.
put nothing out like that. Whoever the wig maker, costume designer, you
It's
get a
bad,
thumbs
P.
down. You get a
It's
fail.
it's so bad because his hair is a
Oh.
part of the character in the movie. Like, it kinda does its own thing. Like, how are
Mhm.
we not did we not all watch the same movie? Who are these people who put I mean And it's like Disney. Is it Pixar? It's definitely Disney. It's like, y'all know better. Y'all know how this go. I thought. It's
Okay.
crazy, right? It's unbelievable. It's literally it's so many guys they could have found to
Oh
fit that.
my. I'm done.
Mm-mm.
I'm done. I'm wiped out.
You can't that you'll never you can't unsee
Mm-mm.
it now.
Mm-mm. He's ruined it.
Yeah, it's pretty
Ooh.
crazy. Let's see,
Oh
what el well,
gosh.
since we've been on air, Michael B. Jordan did, in fact, win the Oscar that we said he would win,
Yay!
and he went and did his little obligatory In-N-Out burger photo shoot, and it's the
Yes.
cutest picture of him holding and he's just smiling with his burger, like,
He's a cutie.
just all around, everybody except for the haters were happy for you. All the people and everybody was happy for him. Like they don't want this boy literally been acting since he was in that baseball movie, you know.
Mhm.
So it was cool to see how many people rallied behind him after that win. So I love that. And then also the Different World reboot got announced, P, because
It's
we talked about it
coming.
before. They
We
are
did.
in production. I've seen Cree Summers post. I've seen, Jada Pinkett post that she was coming back as Lena James, and I said, "Imma
Lena
cry right now.
James.
Lena James is my number 1 favorite Different World character. I wanted to go to okay, I already wanted to go to HBCU, let's be honest. But Different World I absolutely was one of those people where Different World sealed the deal for me as
Mhm.
far as that's where I wanted to be was at a HBCU. And I wanted to grow up and I wanted to be Lena James. I don't know what
Lena
made me look at
James.
myself and think that that I was gonna turn out like Lena James. But I thought she was so cool and she was my favorite character. And I didn't realize how many of the older characters were coming back. I thought it was based around like Dwayne and Whitley's child. I didn't
Mhm.
even know if that was a girl child or a boy child. I didn't look much into it. But I didn't know like all the old characters were coming back. Oh, it's gonna be
Everybody.
good. Even Colonel Taylor, I think the last name I saw was Colonel Taylor and Jaleesa.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Hopefully it gets the press and the run and the respect that, the Fresh Prince reboot did. It took people a minute because
Mm.
they took a more dark turn with the Fresh Prince,
Bel
but yeah,
I had
I'm
to
excited.
I forgot about but the thing about Bel Air was good too.
It was
So
good.
that's the and that's real like people wasn't even really on it until this is actually a good show because it was actually so different,
Mhm,
because it was dark like you said. But that's
mhm.
kind of what made it good. It's a whole different edge to the story. I'm excited for this. I'm hopeful that because, Debbie Allen is behind it, I'm hopeful
Yes.
that it will get a lot of big press and stuff, but and it's gonna be
Come
on
on,
Netflix,
Debbie.
right? I'm
I'm
excited.
excited. Ooh,
I
let me
hope
see
it's
when
more
it's
than, like,
coming.
8 episodes. They're gonna piss me off if they go only in a good way, though. Like, not piss like, I'm just gonna want more. If I turn it on and I see it's 8 episodes, I might have attitude, but I will absolutely watch it in one sitting.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I might as well because that's how Netflix been doing.
I'm trying to see how many or when it's supposed oh, 10 episodes.
Okay, we got 2 more. Thank you.
We got 10 episodes, okay,
30
alright.
minutes apiece?
Um, now that hasn't it's not
Okay,
telling us,
okay.
but we know they're shooting in Atlanta,
Mhm.
so I don't know when it's coming out, but they are filming
Okay.
now. So,
Yeah, man.
um
And I don't think I know a lot of the younger faces that are in it, but I did see that Tashina Arnold's daughter is one of the main characters, and that girl be cracking me
mhm,
up on the social media. I watched one of her videos one day, I said, "I really hope she acts because she is her mother's child."
and
And
then
lo
look
and
at her.
behold, yes, go ahead,
Here
girl.
she is.
Oh, is Niecy Nash's daughter in it as well, or did I make that up?
I think you're correct, let me
I might have
see.
made it okay,
I
'cause I
feel like
might have
that's
made it up, but
true, though.
okay. I feel like they've put out more information on the older characters that are coming back than they did, which makes sense because we don't know the new characters yet, I guess.
So we got Dwayne, we got Whitley, we got Ron, Freddie Brooks, Dr. Kimberly Reese,
Yes, Kim.
Kimberly Reese, Professor Davenport, Jennifer Lewis, Jaleesa,
Okay,
and
Jennifer Lewis.
Colonel Bradford Taylor.
Yeah,
Ugh,
oh, yeah, 'cause,
cannot wait.
Mr. Gaines passed. That's
Mr. Kane.
actually that's almost the entire it's pretty much the entire
Pretty
like,
much.
they did a good job of 'cause you just have
Cree.
Sinbad, 'cause I don't think Sinbad is doing anything right now with because of his health.
Oh,
I think that
man.
Kim had also stopped acting for a long time because I think she had some health issues. I can't remember what they were, but I remember her saying because at one point they did a reunion, just like a little tour, and they did some press.
Mhm.
Maybe it was like 20 years later or something, and she was like the only one who couldn't really come out. So I'm glad to see she'll be there. This is gonna be really good, P.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
Can't wait. Uh, can't wait, Shaun.
Okay, let me just end it off with this then, P, because since we talk about Netflix. Did you
What?
see my guy Reacher in the news?
He don't play. First of all, I did see War Machine after you told me to watch it.
Okay, what did you think?
Loved it. White boy shoot 'em up with
The
a
white shit,
monster.
a little sci-fi mixed in. See,
Little
it
little
wasn't
little
scary.
sci-fi.
Yeah, it wasn't too scary
Mm-mm.
to watch. Right.
But, yes. And he wasn't charged. So you wanna let's tell him what happened with Mr. Allen. What's his full name?
Ritchson or something like that. He plays Reacher on Amazon's Reacher show. He's one of my faves. We just talked about him on one of the other episodes about his new movie War Machine, which is on Netflix, which
Mhm.
if you haven't seen it, go see it. But we woke up one morning to them saying that police were investigating him for assault. And I was like, that don't sound like my guy. Like, I know he's a big guy, but he's the one who wears a shirt that say arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. So I
Mhm.
knew immediately that something was amiss here. Gonna tell me Reacher outside just beating folks up all willy-nilly. And they said it was like, "Oh, it's over a motorcycle thing, and there was aggression, blah, blah, blah." By the end of the day, girl, or maybe the next morning, but I think it was at the end of the day. For some reason, he was wearing a body cam while he
Oh.
was riding his bike. That tells you that it be shit going down in his neighborhood that he don't care for. So this man he's probably gotten into it with this man before. So the footage comes out. Mind you, Reacher got his 2 kids with him. They all
Mm.
on bikes. I don't know if it's motorbikes, if he was on a motorcycle, but the kids were on motorbikes. They're going through the neighborhood. He's literally on a regular neighborhood street. La la la. This man jumps out in front of his bike
In
like
the middle of
"Ta-da!"
the street.
in the middle of the neighborhood street. And you
Yeah.
see him come in from the left and just plop in front of his bike. And then, cause that's what I was like, wait, whose video am I watching? I did not even understand at first. I'm watching the body camera that Reacher has on him. I'm called a man Reacher. This man jumped out and put his body in front of his motorbike.
Yeah.
So he was either going to hit this man or he had to stop what he was doing. To this day, I don't know which one the man wanted him to do. So he stops and he literally is just sitting there not saying nothing. And this man's going off, going off, going off. And he was upset about him riding the bike through the neighborhood. I don't
Mhm.
know if it was because it was a motorbike or if it was because of the amount of noise that it brought. But again, Reacher's 2 kids were on the bikes behind him, and he was the one in front of them. He stops because he has to stop, and this man is
Yeah.
yelling and yelling and yelling. And Richard turns his bike to go around him. The man is in front of him like this. Like, no, you don't either. No, you don't either. You're not getting around me. And
Teasing
Richard's
him.
like, I'm just trying to move. Like, get out of my way. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. The man would not leave. The man gets belligerent. Next thing I know, Reacher is off the bike, and you can see the scuffle. There was a kerfuffle.
He beat his
Reacher really
ass.
whooped that. In fact, the first time he didn't even I don't even think hit him that hard. He really
Mm-mm.
just hit him hard one good time to get him off of him. So the
Mhm.
man gets pushed over down here. Reacher walks back to get on his bike. The man comes back over. And Reacher's like, I'm just trying to get by, like, my to my house. Like, I live here, I'm trying to get and that man steady, dancing in front of him. Next thing you know, Reacher
Beat his ass.
beat his ass, and it was this man went on for so long, it was well worth it. Um, and
Mhm.
again, his 2 kids were behind him on bikes the whole time, and kudos to them, must be really well-raised kids, cause or maybe they were just scared they daddy was really gonna kill this man, cause Reacher's a
And they were
big
like, "They got
guy.
him."
Why would
Yeah.
you egg him on like that? That doesn't make any sense, but those kids were just sitting there waiting politely for this
Mhm.
and so it's so funny that Reacher had this video, cause next thing I don't know if that man went to TMZ, but he went somewhere and
Mhm.
he did an interview, and his little red MAGA hat was hanging on the wall behind him, which
Mhm.
we knew that to begin with. He don't like Reacher. Reacher has probably had issues with him before, cause why else are you riding around your neighborhood with a body camera on you? He
Yeah.
knew. So they either was trying to get him to run over him or something so they can get the money
Sue.
or egg
Yep.
him on or whatever, but all the things that you did amounted to assault. Cause when you touch something that someone is holding on to, in most
Yep.
states, that's considered actually assault. You don't even gotta touch the person. If I'm holding a mug and you knock the mug out of my hand and don't touch me, here, that would be assault. So I don't know why these people if y'all gonna do these criminal activities, at least look up the law.
And he wasn't charged.
Wasn't
Reacher was
charged.
not charged for beating that man ass.
Mhm. Of course, and then this man was belligerent in front of his kids, like, that video camera is so shocking because of how flagrant this man and then this man gonna get on TV and be doing interviews about this. He had no idea it was body cam footage. Reacher is a
Clout.
smart man. Smart man, and then he was saying then MAGA got on his comments, they were mad because they wanted to like the War Machine movie, but they don't like him because he's not
Mhm.
MAGA. And so
Mhm.
and then they was like, "Man, he's too old to be playing a soldier," and he was like, "That's literally the plot of the movie is that the man is too old."
Duh.
He's like, "Hey," and we talked about it in the first 5 minutes, but okay, because he got online and made a video.
I
So
like him.
and then that was the same day that it came out that they raised we don't have to go into it, P, but they raised the age limit for the militaries
Woah. From
at
34 to 42?
42. And so Reacher got online like, "Ah, take that, suckers. Y'all said I was too old. Guess what? Better go get your boots on."
42.
Raise the age to 42, and there's now this part, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard a rumor that, the draft that they made it so it's automatic now well,
Mm.
that's what draft means, I think, but for 18 to 20 like, they turned it back on for 18 to 25, but it used to be that you would have to physically sign up for it,
Mhm.
and now it's just
Mhm.
digital, and they just hit the button, and you're in like, you don't have to go down and physically sign up anymore. So,
Jesus
that just
Christ.
means they have more access now to more and we've already heard that they are calling in more people who have not been active duty. One lady said her husband's been out for, like, 10 years, he got called back in,
Mm.
and people who were let go because of health issues, they're calling them back now. Not all of them, but up until a certain range of health issues, they're calling all those people back.
Mm.
But the war was only supposed to take, a week.
It's supposed to be over by now.
That's
He
what's
said
been
he
on.
said we already won. Liar.
Yeah. So, anyway, uh, Reacher had a good they tried to bring Reacher down. Our guy, he was ready. That's crazy. You gotta go around your neighborhood with a body cam on. But
It
smart.
was just so blatant how he
It was
just like
crazy.
the middle of the street, sir.
Like,
What are you doing?
he literally jumped in front of him.
What are you doing? Ugh,
These people are
they're insane.
crazy.
Well, we just gotta be vigilant because there is so much that's
Mhm,
going on right now. And
mhm.
as I always say, keep your peace. Try to
Yeah,
keep your peace.
stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up.
Go watch you, shoot 'em up. If you need to
That's it.
release some anger, some tension, go watch War Machine. Support what's his name? Alan.
Alan
Support Alan
Ritchson
Ritchson. He be
is
singing too.
good. I like him.
Mhm. Mhm. We
But
like
yes, you can catch me on Instagram at Better3701 and on Threads.
Yes, Vivi over on the Threads because I'm also on Threads and Instagram at Hey Shaunda Head. The podcast is also on Instagram at The Everything Has Changed Podcast. And we are also on YouTube now. So check us out.
Check us out, y'all. Good night. Good
Bye.
morning. Good afternoon. Bye.
Yeah.
Want to stay locked in with us so you never miss an episode? Visit everythinghaschangedpodcast.com and join our email list. That way you'll be the first to know about new episodes and all the fun stuff we have coming your way. Meet us over there.